In this video, I want to share with you how I built this roof enclosure for my sim rig, using foam board, some stickers, 3D printing, and a little creativity.
I want this to look cool, but it won't.
Stay tuned, and I'll show you how I got to this point in the build, the process of putting it together, and what you need to know to make your own variation of this idea. So in order to get you to this point, I need to take you back to a few weeks ago, when I started to realize that my test mule roof had gotten to the end of its life. So I've actually been working on this roof concept for like 6 months now. Originally, I just started out wanting to block out the top of the monitors for a little more visual isolation while I was driving. But quickly it spiraled out of control. After I added the roof, I realized that it was kind of dark, so I needed lighting. It was really hot, so I started adding fans. Then I needed to have a hatch to get in and out. I kept on adding, and it started feeling like it was a never-ending project. But it was starting to get a little rugged, and honestly, it was looking kind of like shit. It was time to start from scratch. Take everything I learned from the first try and apply it to a version 2. Step 1, take it all apart. Fuck. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of depth on how you build the extrusion frame since everyone's setup is completely different, and honestly it's a little bit self-explanatory. I think you can get the idea from just looking at it. Once you've got your frame in place, throw your foam board on and start tracing out where everything goes and cut it out. If you need instructions on this part, I'm sorry, but this is not that video. At this point, we've got our rough draft of the roof. It's pretty straightforward. Mine has this hinge here and a door because I need to get in and out. You might not need this depending on how you want your roof to work. So here it is, rough draft roof version 2, ready to get vinyl wrapped. Time to take it apart again. Fuck. This part is boring, so we're going to interrupt it to tell you about today's sponsor, Ian Smash Racing, a new YouTube channel dedicated to casual racing videos, lightly documented DIY builds, and generally figuring out how not to suck at sim racing. It's me, I'm the sponsor. Anyways, music's coming back, time to get back to the build. Like and subscribe!
Carbon fiber, 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 carbon fiber.
So at this point, we're looking pretty good. Vinyl wrap's on, looking good. All the accessories are in place, relatively clean. But something feels off. Then my girlfriend came to me with an interesting observation. Now that I've got this roof set up, curtains and all this shit, when I'm driving, she can't actually see anything that I'm doing. All of this isolation that I'd built for myself in the sim was working. Maybe too well. It was actually feeling isolating for her too. But then that gave me another idea. So I went on Amazon and grabbed a piece of acrylic and 3D printed up some brackets to hold it to the roof. I put some two-way film on it because I had it and I thought it sounded cooler that way. So here's me doing that. As a note, I'm not good at this, so don't use my video like it's fucking instructions. Google how to tint a window or something like that. Well, there you have it. A slightly vague but arguably comprehensive video on how I put together my roof. Starting out with an extrusion frame, some 3D printed hardware, some stickers, and a little bit of time. Now here's some footage of my POV to show you what it looks like in practice. Overall, I feel like having the roof really adds to the immersion of the experience and helps me focus during a race. It isolates me from distractions from outside the rig, and helps me forget that I'm not actually in a race car while I'm driving in the sim. Drop a like or a comment if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know if this video was helpful at all to you in building your own roof. Also, if you don't mind, watch to the end, because YouTube analytics like that, but I wanted to put in a decent amount of driving so you could really get a feel for what it's like inside the rig. So if you could watch to the end, that would be helpful for me. Thanks. See you in the next one. Peace.